Don't
So
gaslight me, please.
I'm teaching you how to gaslight people so that you can...
Oh, I'm so good at it.
Oh, you are? All right, I'll be watching you. Have you gaslit me already and I didn't notice?
Yes, of course, you already believe me. So you are already questioning your sanity.
No, I did that years ago. I gave up questioning. I'm like, definitely insane.
Okay, then I can gaslight you pretty easily.
Oh, no, sometimes maniacs are very good at like reading the social matrix. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Are you in a rush somewhere?
Yeah, I'm going to meet my boyfriend in like 2 minutes.
2 seconds? 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
actually
cool.
going to a bar with him. It's kind of nice.
You're going to a bar now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you starting early?
Well, I finished all my exams, so I have literally nothing to do.
All right. Well, then you can
Thank
you
you.
can
Have a
celebrate.
nice
See
day.
ya. Excuse me. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
You look wonderful. You have very nice eyes. Are you a bit shy? I thought so. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Let's go. Stop for a moment.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You're in your zone, obviously.
Yeah, so much. I'm looking at wedding photos.
Who's getting married?
My sister.
Oh, show me one.
Oh, okay.
You went to the wedding, obviously.
Of course, I was like maid of honor.
Ah,
You know?
congratulations, sister.
Let me show
Was it
you.
like a Hungarian villagey type of wedding or no?
Yes,
no?
it was at Lake Balaton.
Oh, lovely.
So this is a really great picture.
Which one's you? Hang on,
That's
zoom
me.
in.
That's me.
Well, she's got
The
hot
bridesmaid.
friends and family.
Yes, right.
Nice. What's your name? Hey, I'm James.
Hi.
Are you going to a sport thing or no? That you just?
Yeah, I'm going to the gym. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What are you going to do there?
I'll work out.
Yeah, I know, but like, are you like a power lifter or do you do
No, I'm a
Pilates?
bodybuilder,
Uh huh.
fitness model.
Awesome.
What do you do?
I'm an olive farmer and a life coach.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I live here sometimes and sometimes in Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah.
Nice. I'd
You're-
love to visit Portugal sometimes. I've never been.
It's gorgeous. It's Mediterranean. It's beautiful all year round. People are chill, not
And
grumpy.
the wine is good, right?
The wine is all good and really cheap. Like it's hard to get one that costs more than €5. They're all very good.
Yeah, but Hungarian wines are good too.
A bit sweet for my liking.
Really?
You like the sweet wines better?
Yeah, actually, and dry.
Sweet and dry.
Sweet and dry.
Well, that covers all of them.
Yeah, it's like me. I'm sweet and dry.
Sweet and dry, like a dry
No.
sense of humor.
Kinda, yeah.
Right, like
I can
a
be.
bit reserved sometimes.
No, I'm really
No.
like outgoing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah, it's not common for Hungarians to talk to strangers.
No, especially Hungarian girls.
Why?
They can be reserved or they don't speak English.
Yeah, okay. But why do you think they're reserved? What's the
Well, they
cause?
don't like strangers,
Right.
foreigners especially. I mean, it's no offense, but
I
it's the truth.
don't take it personally. They just don't like all the rest of the planet.
Exactly, yeah. Only their girlfriends. That's all.
That kind of limits you a little, right?
I know, but I don't like to be limited, so I'm different.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
not like another Hungarian girls.
Yeah. All right, good.
I thought you were like stopping me because there was a car coming
And I was like,
on my
look out.
phone.
Oh yeah, I saved your life very slowly because eventually that car will move.
Yeah, I believe you.
But you
so
might be
thank
gone
you.
by then,
Thank
and that
you
one
so
as well.
much.
You're welcome. That's what my job is to save people of things that might happen in the future if they stay here.
Yeah, you're like, did you see Twilight? Like Edward Cullen when he stopped the car
Mm-hmm.
from Bella.
Oh right, well that was not as cool as that. Probably.
Yeah, but almost. We can imagine.
I like that you have an imagination. All right, so it's a sun and a moon and a
No,
moon and a moon and a sun.
It's a triple moon, so it's the phases of the moon.
It looks like a weapon that I used to train with in China. It's called a monk's spade. Yeah, they have these crescent blades, and then you'd have a stick down the middle, and then another blade there.
Everybody says it looks like a candy,
Like a candy.
but everybody
People
knows
see
me,
what
I
they
wouldn't-
want to see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I saw a Chinese weapon, and you're like, nah, mate.
No, I don't know that weapon, so that's not the meaning of it.
And this one?
It's a rose.
I know, but
Well, it's my favorite flower. So. It's a bit cliche, but I love it. I had it made when I was 18, so I was a bit reckless and impulsive.
I've seen way worse reckless 18-year-olds.
I know, like you know, like,
Very regrettable ones, especially the
yeah. Well, there's
The tramp
name.
stamp?
Tramp stamp, yeah.
which is a great name, really. It's like
Yeah.
it really does kind of describe it. A yin yang in the tramp stamp
Yeah,
spot.
or like the forever sign.
Yeah, someone's name.
heart.
No, bad idea.
Oh no way.
Very bad idea.
I would never But I actually have a friend tattoo, like with my friends, which is also risky, but I love them to death. So
Oh, you let them experiment on you. Is that-
actually, yeah, my friend made this one, and this one as well. So
That's pretty good, like for an experiment, like the
I know,
line, the
right?
line work, and it's hard to do. Is it an actual circle?
yeah,
mo-
it is,
it
but
is.
it's just my biceps that
They're
like,
just so
kinda-
big that they just
Yeah.
distort the
Yeah,
circle.
distorts it. But it's actually stick and poke, so
Oh, really?
it took a long time.
Okay, that's like for a stick and poke. That's very good. They do
Well-
well in prison. They'd be popular in
I
prison.
know, but it wasn't made in prison. Trust me.
Okay, right. So yeah, right. I figured you probably
No, I've never been to prison.
someday.
Well,
We can hope.
yeah, no,
No, I've also never been to prison.
I'm good at lying, so
Are you?
they won't catch me.
Right. So is everything you've told me a lie or truth? Maybe half and
You
half.
can never know. You can never know.
Well, I don't think you lied to me about anything important, except maybe you
Except-
weren't at that wedding at all.
Exactly.
Maybe you're one of
Maybe
those,
I was the
one of
bride.
those- maybe you're one of those weirdos who just like looks at other people's weddings and thinks, I was there.
Oh my god, this is so cringe.
That's
No,
a bit creepy.
So maybe I had it made in prison. Maybe that's the reason.
It's an elegant prison tattoo.
Yeah,
The other one that you definitely don't want is barbed wire. That was big in the like early 2000s, like having a barbed wire in Australia.
Yes,
A lot of people
I know,
had that.
but no.
No.
So I'm not that bad.
No,
But
none of those
I didn't
are
regret
too
any of my
cringe.
tattoos. I mean, haven't yet.
What's the
but-
point? In fact, or actually, it's good to like later in life think back on regretting your tattoos, and it's like the story of your life.
Yeah, exactly. Even if like I get bored of it, it's like a memory, you know. So it has a value, definitely.
Yeah, it's
And
a time
because
stamp.
Exactly, and because they're small, you know, I don't mind them. So.
Yeah, you can cover up if you need to go to church or whatever.
Yeah, like at the wedding.
Oh
you know?
yeah, right. Yeah, I actually have one very large one, but it's on my back, and I forget that I have it often because
But it's there.
It's
Did
there.
you regret it?
no. I thought about it for years, and I'm one of those rare people who literally only got one tattoo
Yeah.
and is happy with it.
But it's weird because what happened to me is that I got one and I got off the rails and I want more and more.
You didn't get too off the rails. You don't have any tears like tattooed
Yeah,
to your
true.
face.
But I do want more, like new ones as well. So.
Where?
That's the good question. That's the thing I don't know.
Let me see your shoulder blades.
Shoulder.
Okay, yeah, because that's like you got nice muscular shoulders, so that's.
Yeah, I would love that there, but my problem is that I wouldn't see it. Or even
Yeah.
on my neck or something, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad of that because I forget, and then sometimes I
Yeah,
just catch
right.
myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm one of those tattoo guys. Cool.
And I don't want to cover up my muscles because you know I do fitness competitions and on the stage, if they don't see my muscles well, that's like a disadvantage. So
Right. Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? For them to see. So
that's right. So I
yeah,
cannot cover it up with tattoos because
Right.
it's not beneficial.
So do you do competitions where you have to like shred yourself down
Yeah, right.
unhealthily?
Yes, that's right.
Right.
But I'm not in that phase right now.
Right,
so
you can
that's why
eat
I'm
at the
not-
moment.
Yes. That's why I'm not shredded to the bone.
Right. And you know that. Oh, there's a guy just throwing a sink around.
You have to save my knife again.
Oh, look out! There's a guy throwing a
Oh,
sink.
thanks.
Just stay there and don't like jump in front of it. That's kind of an odd scene. Like it doesn't make much sense, but I like it. Even the kitchen sink was thrown in. Do you know that saying?
No, what was?
How does
what
it?
does
It's
mean?
such a dorky dad saying. What is it? It's like, and the kitchen sink. It's like you're like throwing everything in and the kitchen sink.
Right, but like in a conversation or in physical?
What would be the? No, it's not. It's a metaphor. So I'm just trying to think of a
Right, right.
context where I would say it.
Well, I kind of have a grasp of it, but I couldn't explain.
Yeah, it's like,
So-
okay, this person, like this, let's say we were having a fight and I brought up all the things you did wrong,
That's right. And that's
all
what
of
it
them,
means.
and even that one, remember that thing you did
Even
with
threw in the kitchen.
right, and threw in the kitchen sink.
Right, that's what
Something
I
like
thought
that.
it meant. But I, never heard
I haven't
it.
used it in so long that I think I might be teaching it to you wrong.
No, because I can imagine because I know quite many idioms in English, but this one I've never heard.
What's another one you know?
Oh my god, I know so many, like once in a blue moon.
Oh, that's a good one. Once in a blue moon. Have you ever seen a blue moon?
Yeah, or like curiosity killed a cat.
Yes, that's
like
true.
the ones with cats I love. So.
All right.
So
I have a
also-
very curious cat. Yeah, she lives with me on the farm. I never liked cats, and she just turned up one day.
And
Like
you
literally
just
just
got
turned
to
up and was like,
see
I'm not
her?
leaving. Her, yeah. And then one day, because she like climbs on top of the roof, she's a badass. And then she just fell off one day and landed on a rock and broke her ribs
Oh no.
and almost punctured her lung like that close and would have killed her.
But no.
But then she's got like
She
8
has
more
9
lives.
lives.
Yeah, she's fine. So
Yeah,
basically,
8 more lives.
she had to be locked in a really flat space for 3 weeks so she didn't jump on shit. She was bored.
But then you got to.
And now
like,
she's
love
back,
her, right?
tougher than ever. Well, I had a lot of visitors and they looked after her because I was away. And now she's fine.
So
She's a
what kind of
badass.
farm do you have?
Well, it's kind of like a hobby farm, which is like, I'm not trying to make, live off it, but it's like I have lots of olives, and so I make nice
Oh,
olive
that's
oil.
So nice.
Yeah, and I have gardens, and I have goats and chickens and geese.
Oh, that's so nice.
and I plant a lot of trees, and I use it as a retreat space as well. So people come and do meditation type of stuff.
So when are you there and when are you in Budapest?
Well, on and off, kind of like I come here to do work, and I've got friends here, and I lived here on and off for 8 years, and then I go to the farm whenever I can. So I'm going tomorrow. I'll go for a couple of weeks. I'll be back here in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
So you're going for the summer?
Going what?
For the summer. Right.
In and out. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm a European now, so I left Australia a long time ago,
Right.
and so now I belong here.
You were born there.
Yeah, I was in Australia most of my life, but I moved to Europe, like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
And then you have the farm in Portugal. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I got every information.
Oh, you got it, like, hang on, right.
I'm sorry,
so
I just had an exam, so my brain is pretty slow and my cognitive
It's pretty
functions-
fast. And the fact that you know how to say cognitive functions means means that it's doing very well, actually.
It's true. It's just because like English is my second mother language to me. So.
Your word choice tells me that you're more fluent than the average Australian is in their own
Really?
language. Yes.
Wow.
They don't know how to say cognitive function. Cognitive, fucking brain smart. That's how
Yeah,
they
you
say it.
see, and I even know idioms. So
Yeah,
it's
the
like
fact
I
that you
speak
knew
it
what
easy.
an idiom is, and then you could come up once in a blue
But
moon.
it's because I teach English actually
Oh, do you?
to like students, and to
Okay.
kids. So that's in that way I also teach myself.
Yeah, that's the best way to learn is to teach.
I know.
Well,
That's
first you
the
have to learn a bit.
Pinnacle of,
and then you
of-
can teach.
of learning.
Yeah,
First
if
you imitate, and then you say it out loud. You practice it,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you teach it, you know everything. You really know.
Totally.
So that's why I do it.
You
partly.
have multiple facets.
That's very true. I'm a multivalent person. If there's a word like that.
What did you say?
have
Multi what?
Multivalent, like ambivalent, but like multivalent. Because ambivalent is like two.
I think you made up a word, multivalent,
Yeah, I know, but.
which is cool. Let's put
but,
it in the
but
Urban
I'm not
Dictionary.
ambivalent because I don't only have two. How do you say that? Like two
Modes.
sides.
You,
yeah,
as in, you're not like an introvert or an extrovert or
yeah,
analytical
but
or
I have
emotional.
multiple facets like
Right.
this.
Yeah. I also have multiple personalities. I mean, facets.
And which one am I meeting right now?
They're like chill, having a hot chocolate, walking around, waiting for a
It's
friend.
hot
one.
chocolate in this
Yeah.
weather,
Well, yes. Yes. Was that the best idea? I don't know.
but it's unique at least.
Well, it's just like I like hot chocolates, and I didn't consider the weather, and I'm okay with it.
But you can have cold chocolate.
I know.
Like a Coke.
I know. Oh, this bee! Come on, dude, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
You're saving everyone's life.
Yeah.
today.
Well, I mean, what can I do to save him? Just stay there until you
Yeah,
figure it out.
you're a savior.
I like certain types of insects, and bees are very important.
That's true.
Extremely
I mean, they can
important.
sting you.
Yeah, but without them, we're all dead.
Yeah, you're right.
We're all dead.
actually, Of course.
Like in about a year or two, we're dead. I got
know.
3 types of bees on my farm.
Yeah, I thought so.
Normal bees, bumblebees, and black bumblebees, which are really rare, like big fat black bees. They're cool.
So you have also that like outfit.
I do, but I haven't learned how to beekeep yet. So I got the suit, so I look the
But
part.
you have to learn now when you're going.
Yeah, like it is time to set up the beehive because
Yeah.
there's lots of old villagers who will teach me the ways because there's ways of bees.
So your farm is like in the countryside, right?
Oh yeah, it's like, I mean, it's maybe 30 minutes from the nearest big city, but it's like feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, which is good for me because I have a very, very crazy city life, and so I need to go back there to decompress. Often.
I can understand that. I would need a farm too.
Yeah, with my life for sure.
But in Budapest, it's not like such a huge metropolitan city.
No, and it's easy. It's a green city. It is really like, especially now. It's like
Well, where do you
not very
live
nice.
here?
Near to Ferenciactere.
Oh, so you're close.
Yeah, yeah. Near, yeah. And you?
Well, I live in the 13th district.
Is that on this side or the other side?
It's on this side.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not so far from here.
Like past Blaha, that's like.
No, it's the
Another
other.
direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's the other way. It's like almost on the river bank. You know, Yasai Square, Yasai Moi Square,
Yeah.
and the Margaret Bridge, the Margaret
yeah.
Island, near
Oh,
that.
that's a nice area for sure. Are you a like original Budapestian?
Actually, no, I'm from like a smaller town, but I've moved here like 7 years.
Shake my hand again. Oh yeah, that's a country handshake.
I know. It's firm.
It's good.
And
I like it.
determined.
Firm and determined.
Yeah.
Firm and determined. I recently figured out the handshake of the Portuguese villagers, right? Because they do it like this. They go like this, and they
Yeah.
don't look you in the eye until they trust you.
Oh,
right? Because
wow.
I went in all like Australian, like yeah, mate, with the eye
Yeah,
contact.
mate.
and they're like, oh no, we don't trust this guy. And so I figured out you've got to go like that. It's soft, but it like there's a lot of subtlety in it.
Right.
I mean, it takes a while, and you just one. And then I noticed after about 5 of those, they would start to glance up at me, And that's when we know that maybe they think it's all right. And now they give me a little glance, and now we're okay.
But like you do it with like
Hang on, now,
two
let me
men?
feel it. Yeah, you're 2 men, but it's like, no,
Yeah.
no, you're doing it like, no,
No,
it's like, it's low. It's kind of like loose and, yeah, but you're too
Then you
too
look
stressed.
up.
You got to relax the arm.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much nuance to it. All right, one more time. Bon dia. Say
Bon dia.
Bon dia. To the bite.
Yeah.
Let it drop. Let it drop. Yeah. It's like a lazy drop on the moon. It's
Right.
not easy, right?
Because I'm very firm, and actually, in like Hungarian traditions, you have to have a firm handshake and
Yeah.
look straight into the eye, because that's when they know that you're like trustworthy.
Yeah.
So-
It's the same in Australia. It's like, yeah, mate, fucking.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, hang on. You go bang, damn. There you go.
Wow.
That's not Aussie one. Yeah, fucking. How you going? So that. How you going?
There you going?
How you going?
Egown.
Gown. Yeah.
Wow.
It's really not English.
Could never.
How you going, mate? Mate. You know mate, right?
Yeah, mate, I know.
So it's how you going, mate.
Egown, mate.
But the T is like almost implied.
Yeah, right.
How you going, mate?
Wow.
So we just massacre the language until it's unrecognizable.
Exactly. But yours is understandable.
I had to learn English when I moved to Europe.
So that people understand.
Yeah, I very much enunciate my words here in a way that I wouldn't in Australia. Because they would think I was a bit too, fucking been to university or something, have you, mate? Fucking chill out.
Yeah, it's a different kind of, it's a dialect. And do you speak Hungarian?
Oh, God, no. No. When I first moved here, I attempted for a bit, and then I went, this is impossible and useless, no offense. So I started learning Portuguese instead. So
Yeah, Portuguese
I'm
is nice.
okay. I mean, I'm functionally basic kindergarten level of.
That's good.
I can
You
get by.
orientate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
get
can't.
by.
I can't do idioms. That's for sure. Oh no, I've got one idiom.
Yeah.
One idiom which my farmer, like the guy who's my gardener, he says, "No trabajo, no comida," which is no work, no food.
Oh, that's nice. You
And-
know everything.
And I'm like, cool. All right. So that's an idiom, right? That counts.
Oh, nice. I really only know like bon dia from
Yeah.
you.
To the
in
boing,
Portuguese.
which is like, how you going? To the boing. And it depends if you're in Brazil or in Portugal, they say it differently.
Yeah, I know.
To the
that.
boing. I was in Brazil recently, and I learned way more there because they speak slow and cool.
Nice.
Oh, it's
So you're
so
like
good.
a global citizen, right?
I'm very global. Like, no, I'm traveling a lot for work and play and learning
But like you do this life coaching online or?
online and live. So I do live workshops in different countries, here, Barcelona, New York, Australia, and then online stuff. And then, look, I only work maybe, I don't know, 5, 6 months a year, and then I do whatever
that's
other things I want to do.
You got it figured out.
Finally, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, took a while.
I would
but
love to
yeah.
be a life coach one day as well, but like who would believe a 24-year-old girl who just
Uh,
graduated university?
It depends, because you've got, like, you have, what did you say? Firmness and certainty or something? Determination. People believe people that sound like they have authority and have enough life experience to be able to,
Yes, that's true.
impart
That's
something.
true. There's actually an expression to that, but I can only tell you in Hungarian.
Try to do a direct translation that sounds funny.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, well, you only believe people who have authority. Like, you believe something like more to a doctor.
Yes.
If they say you have an illness, than if your sister says you have an illness.
Right. So yes, people believe qualified people.
That's right. That's
Is
right.
that the same?
Even if they
Even if they don't,
they
if
say
they-
bullshit.
Right, right. And even if they're talking about something that they're not actually qualified in. So they're a doctor, but they give you advice on
You
your
still believe them
buying
more,
crypto
yeah.
or whatever.
It's
It sounds more eloquent
this,
in
this
Hungarian,
word,
right?
Yeah, this word is on my tongue, but I
On the tip of your tongue.
in the tip of my tongue. Yeah, it's the colonel effect.
Oh,
Colonel, you know,
the
like
colonel effect?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So
kind
if someone's a colonel in the army, you're like, yes, sir,
Yes.
I believe you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which crypto, which altcoin should I buy?
Even if they have no knowledge, but that's the same with like economists, which I am. That people believe us. It doesn't make any sense.
What advice do they ask you for?
Like you know, what to invest in or how to do accounting for their companies, and even if like I don't know shit about it, because economists are like that they don't know anything about.
Because they're too theoretical.
And we actually we understand everything, but at the same time nothing, because we don't get deep into
Like the
any
philosophers
discipline.
of the financial world.
Yes, and we can talk about it for hours, but it doesn't make any sense.
doesn't
but
help you
but
make money.
we make you believe that it makes sense. So
Well, the advice you can give them is this: buy low, sell high.
yeah, if it's possible.
They'll never. That's good advice. That is good advice.
And our favorite expression is it depends.
It definitely depends. Should I do this? It's going to depend on all sorts of things, which this or that.
Yeah. So.
All right, you'll be an okay life coach, or you could be like a fortune teller because they do this or that, or it's very likely, but it could be something else.
Yeah. There's also fallacy.
You're definitely going to meet a man called Istvan at some point when you live in Budapest.
Wow.
That will definitely happen. I promise that'll happen. If it hasn't already, right? It has happened, haven't you? You've met an Istvan?
But not in Budapest.
But I also did say, I think I said close to, or in the region.
No, you said in Budapest.
I'm sure I definitely said that.
I remember. Don't gaslight me, please.
I'm teaching you how to gaslight people so that you can...
Oh, I'm so good at it.
Oh, you are? All right, I'll be watching you. Have you gaslit me already and I didn't notice?
Yes, of course, you already believe me. So you are already questioning your sanity.
No, I did that years ago. I gave up questioning. I'm like, definitely insane.
Okay, then I can gaslight you pretty easily.
No, sometimes maniacs are very good at like reading the social matrix.
I know.
What flavor is that?
It's lemonade. It's kind of
Very nice.
it's weird.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, of course you do,
I
because
don't
it's
like to
packed full
smoke.
of nicotine, and nicotine is
I
the
know.
most addictive drug on the
I'm
planet.
addicted to it. Yeah.
Everyone now, especially with these candy vapes, we would say.
Yes. But I could give up any time.
Oh, sure you could. Well, then how about you just don't smoke it for a whole day, but leave it right on your desk?
Okay.
I mean, no.
Challenge accepted.
All right, so but you have to put it on the desk in 24 hours, and then you'll know if you are actually addicted to it.
Okay.
But
Okay,
you seem pretty disciplined.
Yes, I am.
And
But-
maybe the fact that there's now like a challenge will make it that you do it. Is that right? Like, are
Yes,
you goal
because-
orientated,
yeah, because
like
I'm very,
completing goals?
competitive, you know.
Uh-huh.
And if there is a challenge, I am determined to do it anyhow, anyway, just to get to some.
Maybe just have one more before you start.
One more puff? No.
Oh.
I can start. I can go cold turkey anytime.
All right, nice.
If I
Respect for
want
that.
to, only if I want to, or if I'm able to.
Yeah, well, you'll find out in the next 24 hours. After 24 hours, fuck that guy. Just grab one off someone on the street. Give me
Maybe
that.
you would never know. So,
No, I won't.
and even if you ask me in like 24 hours or call me or whatever, I would say, oh, no, I haven't done it.
Is that you lying? I mean, that was an obvious lie. So try and do it in more convincingly, because like it's got to sound like casual.
Intentional, okay.
Right, all right.
That
So,
you
all
say.
right. What say your name again was? So, did you smoke the vape in the last 24 hours?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that one there. Easy giveaway.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be like you're kind of surprised that I'm even asking, but like no, that's too much. Just be like, well, obviously, it's just, oh no, that one was a bit, no, you can't do that.
Okay.
All right, so did you smoke the vape in the last 24 hours?
No, I haven't.
That's better. I might believe that.
Really? Well.
Less
yeah,
is more
I
with
know,
a
I
lie,
know.
for sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Because this all like, oh,
but at the same
you know this
time-
idiom, thou doth protest too much? It's a Shakespearean one.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah. So it's like when someone says, did you do the thing? Oh, I absolutely did not. Oh, that's too much protesting.
It's a telling sign, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also practice it in a way that you have to say a lot of details, because, you know, if someone suspects you're lying, they would be like, oh, you wouldn't know the details or wouldn't know some answers to the questions.
Yeah, you
But
do
if
need the
have-
details.
Yeah, but
So I'm
if
like,
you
where
have-
did you put it?
I put it on my writing desk, my whatever it is.
Well, we don't know what it's called? That's very suspicious.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so you left it there,
Yeah.
and were you tempted at any point?
No, because I love the
Of
house.
course you would have been tempted, so that's a lie. You had to fight temptation.
Yeah, but I know myself that if I have to fight it, I leave the house. And I would
Oh,
just
okay,
say,
all right.
I love the house all
All right,
day.
so you left the house all day.
So I go around everything.
And then when you came back, but like, was it in your mind a little bit when you were
yeah,
heading
because
back?
I saw it from a corner of my eye, but I
okay.
was like, I gotta keep myself to it. Only 2 hours left.
Right. Okay, there you go. Those details work. That's believable.
I have to be fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching.
I know. But when lying, you have to react really, really quickly.
Right, yeah, you can't have a think about it and go.
No, because
it's
if
got to
you
be,
think about it.
because it's like, you don't need to think about it because you know it, because it's a truth.
Yeah, well, allegedly.
Allegedly, oh, that's a good choice of word. All right, excellent. But your real name's really? Hungarians
Yeah.
gave someone a name.
Well, it's in Hungarian,
Uh-huh.
but it's better. I like it better, actually.
Both are actually really pretty.
I know, I love it. But when I introduce myself to a foreigner, I would say just because then I can, legitimately use it. Because if I introduce myself to Hungarian, oh, see, vagyok, that's like...
Oh, they think that you're being too snobby, or you're trying too hard or something.
Yeah, so that's not...
Right, so you use the opportunity to...
Yeah, I always tell them, don't call me...
All right.
So call me...
I will call you. Absolutely.
Nice. Well, I gotta leave for the gym.
Yes.
I
yes.
have a time constraint.
You have a time constraint.
Yeah.
Another nice choice of word. All right, well, would you like to hang out when I'm back?
Sure.
All right, do you have a WhatsApp or something?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I'm gonna give you my phone number.
And you do remember my name, right?
James?
Nice one. I mean, it's pretty easy to remember, right?
Yeah, I know.
All
JJ.
right. JJ. Yeah, the two of us,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
We could
my-
carve that on our tree.
My memory is pretty good. So.
Is it?
Yes.
Mine's...
I just demonstrated it to you.
You did?
Yours
yeah.
not good because you didn't
No.
remember me.
No, it's not that good. I have a lot to remember. All right, in life in general. Plus 3-6, right?
Now you have to actually see if it's the right.
I don't have any Wi-Fi on me right now, so what I'll find out later. And I'll be like,
Yes,
God
yes.
damn it, she learned too well. The student has
I will be the
beaten
one
the
that
master.
got away.
All right, give us an Aussie one.
Oh, hi, mate.
Yeah, mate. Lovely to meet
And
you.
then the Portuguese one.
Oh yes, and now we trust each other a
Yeah.
little bit.
A little.
That was pretty good. You'll get away with that in the Portuguese countryside.
Let's hope so when I get there.
All right.
Well, have fun in Portugal.
I will. See you soon. Bye. All right, gentlemen, James Marshall on the streets of Budapest doing some more in-field, chatting to ladies types of stuff. Now, we just left the house and it was a morning-ish, my morning, and I was a bit rusty, and so I did a few warm-ups, and 3 or 4 girls in a row went, which for a lot of guys would be the end of their day, right? It's just like I went out and I sort of tried to say hi to a few people and they sort of blew me off or didn't take their headphones out, and you're like, day game sucks, I'm a loser, or whatever, and then you don't do it. I don't do that. What I did was keep going, and then very quickly I met the right girl, right? So as John Keegan says, you're not for everybody, everybody's not for you, and there'll be a whole bunch of people who just don't like the look of you, or they don't feel like talking to you, and that's their right and their prerogative, and that's totally fine, and then you find someone that is for you, and you have a nice chat. So what can I say about that interaction? Right, so she had headphones in, that's the thing that most guys think you can't do anything about. You gotta wave, make some gesture, I think I did that. And then she's startled because she doesn't know what's going on. So allowing her time to go, what's happening? And then I said, you know, what are you doing? Listening to music. She says she's in her zone. She's in a big rush to go to the gym. I noticed she's wearing kind of gym clothes. So, you know, this shows some social ability. And yes, she's on her way, big rush to the gym. Well, clearly not, because she spent 15 minutes or so chatting to me. Very awesome girl with a good character, good honest character, good handshake, strong handshake. The kind of woman that can match me or can keep up with me, and that's the kind of girl I was looking for. So that worked lovely, liked her a lot. I could quit that right there, but I'll go and do more, because, you know, that's what I do.